Move over Battle Royale, the games industry is shaping up for a huge push towards the next big thing. The big players in the games industry are all getting ready to promote their own version of cloud gaming. As if we weren't paying for enough subscriptions already. Microsoft's new cloud technology called Project xCloud was shown off at their Inside Xbox presentation yesterday. The demo showed the host playing Forza Horizon 4 playing on a smartphone clipped to an Xbox controller. The game was being streamed remotely to the phone from where it was running elsewhere. The firm are preparing to launch the first public trials of the new technology later this year. The drive behind cloud-based gaming is that it opens up the possibility for players to play games from anywhere without the need for local hardware. The theory is that all players will need is a stable and fast internet connection. Of course, pay a subscription to the service, and then you'll be able to achieve the same level of gameplay experience as you would be able to at home, in theory.
Microsoft aren't the only company trying to push this technology. Google is teasing their GDC announcement via this trailer, which they've described as Google's vision for the future of gaming. Their presentation will be streamed live from the show next week on Tuesday, March 19th. Google will be showing off their own streaming technology. Let's just hope their live stream goes without a hiccup.
Just think how devastating it would be if the stream started buffering.
Yeah, just a circle the whole time.
Yeah. This is Google's first foray into gaming, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Like proper gaming. They've got the Google Play Store, so they're a distributor of like mobile games and that, but this is their first thing to be like proper gaming.
Have you seen the trailer with all like the different kind of environments and different sounds? It seems like they're getting ready to show off something big, like loads of games. But
I mean, it could be the next big thing. Could be really cool, but I'm not that excited. I'm holding
we haven't finished it. Hold that thought. We haven't finished the script yet.
Yeah, that's true. Google were making news in October last year by partnering with Ubisoft to trial the new tech. They were trialing the technology they call Project Stream, which was allowing Assassin's Creed Odyssey to be playable in Chrome browser. In related news, it was just announced that former EA executive Jade Raymond has joined Google as vice president. Raymond was talking a lot about her vision of cloud computing being the future of the industry. What's the chances we'll see Jane on Tuesday?
Amazon are also said to be working on their own version of streaming hardware, as are EA. However, the huge dark cloud in the center of all this streaming talk is the lag factor. Input delay is a huge problem which hasn't been addressed convincingly by any of these companies so far. Unless they can overcome that particular technical hurdle, gamers just won't buy into this new technology. They might as well be selling snake oil subscriptions because it just won't work. And to my eyes, the footage shown of Forza playing on a mobile phone looks great and all, but just look at that lag, and we can assume that this is running on the fastest of connections in a very controlled environment, but still this is the best they can do. With all that money being ploughed into this new technology and nobody expressly addressing the elephant in the room, it seems as though the industry really does have its head in the clouds. You're welcome for that one. That was the whole point of this article.
Yeah, right. You were waiting for the joke to come through. My first thoughts when I saw her playing it, I was like, either she's not really playing and someone else is playing, or it's old footage, or that input lag is horrendous.
It is there now, and nobody's talking about it. It's like it's like so obvious to any gamer who's familiar with having like split-second reactions. Do you think about playing a game which is a first-person shooter or any sort of shooter, like online or whatever, and to play with that sort of lag? You might be able to deal with it a little bit more in a single-player kind of driving game or whatever, but it's just not doable. Like for the regular gamer, the moment you get your hands on the moment you try it, I've tried it. I've played a streaming service in the past, and the lag is there. There's no two ways about it. And to pay a monthly subscription for an inferior service, an inferior experience, it just isn't going to work. And my fear is that it's going to be another huge bubble that so many of these corporations are trying to invest money into this being the future. It just doesn't work right now. It's just a waste of time and money.
And the thing is, the places where you've got the stablest internet typically are at home, and you're gonna have your console there anyway. The idea is that you can get your phone and you can play your Xbox games on the train or whatever.
Yeah.
Train Wi-Fi is terrible at the best of times. I can barely get it to connect to like Twitter. How is it going to be able to cope running a proper game?
And the host in the video says, I can't wait to play this on the Underground in London.
And honestly, being on the London Underground is depressing sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to look people in the eye, and now I won't have to.
Yeah, like,
Good luck with that
real
one.
solid Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but
underground.
Yeah, but 5G's coming in, Henry. 5G, that'll solve all our problems. It won't. Your signal from your controller has to go around the world up to a satellite, past the Venus or whatever, and come back down to the computer, and then get beamed back from the computer right up around Venus, around the world a couple of times, off a satellite, and back to your screen. It just won't work. Who in their right mind thinks that this is going to work?
I hope it does, but I don't believe it.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
In theory.
It looks awesome.
Just in practice, if I move the stick in a certain direction, I expect the character to do it when I do it.
You get lag even on a home network. If you're streaming via your router on the Steam, what was it, the Steam Play thing? Steam Link, that's the one. The Steam Link doesn't even work, right? And that's on your home network. It doesn't even go around Venus.
The Halo franchise has been a massive staple for Microsoft and the Xbox since the first game back in 2001. Now, PC players will be able to get in on the Space Marine action with the Master Chief Collection coming to Steam. The announcement was accompanied by this trailer. In an interview with Inside Xbox, Brian Gerard said that it all came down to the Halo subreddit, who offered to send the studio pizza in return.
If you make this happen and you announce it, we will send you some pizza. I've been craving pizza ever since, so we're eating pizza.
Pizza time.
The compilation had a troubled launch back in 2014, but has seen more content and improvements added over time. The game features Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, along with all their DLC maps and modes, as well as a bunch of extras like the Halo Nightfall movie. Halo 3 ODST was added back in 2015, and later this year the game will also be getting the Halo Reach multiplayer for free, with campaign and firefight modes being made available as DLC or through the Game Pass. Reach will be the first game to hit PC and will not be broken up like it will be on the Xbox, while the other games will be added later in chronological order.
This might be an awesome jumping in point for me, since I am a PC gamer. I've never played any of the Halo franchise.
Halo was my big multiplayer game in high school. We're always playing Halo 3. It's one of those games where it's really good story and really good multiplayer.
Yeah.
Normally you get one or the other, but it's best of both worlds.
Well, this is huge news for the community. Everyone's really excited. There's Reddit threads in the thousands and thousands of upvotes on this. People are really excited. We'd like to know if you guys are too. Let us know down in the comments.
I do think it's weird that they're not splitting Reach on PC. They're only splitting it on console.
How do you mean splitting?
You're going to be able to get the Halo Reach multiplayer for free as an update, and then if you want the campaign or firefight, which is a survival mode, there'll be a premium DLC, or you have to pay for a Game Pass and you get the whole lot. But that's not going to happen on PC. You'll get it as one lumped game. Right. It's not going to be chopped out, which just seems a bit odd. It seems a bit like them enticing the PC players. I mean, look, you can get it the whole thing if you come with us, or you'll have to get it in bits if you get it through Xbox.
It is that time of day again. It is time for the gaming news nuggets, your favorite, juiciest nuggets of news that you'll ever have.
No one else does nuggets.
Who else does nuggets?
Everyone who says we're a channel, but who else gives you nuggets? We have another potential leak for the release date of Cyberpunk 2077. In a post by Territory Studios, the company behind the game's logo and its animations, the game will be launching in 2019. The statement was quickly deleted, but not before being captured and posted to Reddit.
Ubisoft have announced a spring sale with up to 90% off of some of their titles. The sale ends on March the 25th.
We got a new trailer announcing that DayZ is coming to Xbox.
It was also announced that Minecraft will be coming to the Xbox Games Pass on April the 4th.
In Gearbox's latest Borderlands 3 tease, their official Twitter account posted an image with the initials MA and the date, March 28th. It just so happens that PAX East 2019 takes place in Boston's MA, Massachusetts, from March 28th to 31st. So you figure that one out.
Remedy Games, the creators behind Quantum Break, have confirmed to Game Informer that their next supernatural thriller title called Control will be releasing in the summer.
From Software's Sekiro Shadows Die Twice got a launch trailer which shows off the combat in the game. The game releases in just over a week on March 22nd.
A straight-to-video movie, Doom Annihilation, has been announced, and we got this very awesome trailer. Awesome! However, the official Twitter account for Doom have firmly distanced themselves from the movie.
So someone tweeted at them saying oh, at Doom and at idsoft, can you tell us what you think about the movie? And they just tweet, we are not connected to this movie. No emotion.
Nothing to do with us. Just washing our hands of that
nothing
one.
to do with us.
That is nothing to do with us,
No,
mister.
that abomination. Netflix are apparently working on an anime adaptation for Capcom's RPG Dragon's Dogma.
Phoenix Point, the upcoming strategy game from the creator of the original XCOM, is the latest game to sign an exclusivity deal with Epic Games Store. The deal lasts a year, after which it will be available on Steam, so calm down.
A data miner has so far uncovered 10 new legends as yet unannounced for Apex Legends.
DMC5 has topped the UK charts, kicking Anthem off the top spot all the way down to number 4. Interestingly, the bulk of DMC sales came from PS4, with 80% physical units sold being on that platform, despite the heavy Microsoft marketing with the game.
DMC5 also has a bizarre piece of censorship only on PS4. In a scene where one of the characters is naked, certain assets are obscured by a lens flare, which is not present on PC or Xbox or the Japanese PS4 version. Weirdly, in another scene with a separate character, it is censored in all versions.
So there you have your gaming news nuggets for today. Anything that we've mentioned will be linked down in the description of this video, so if you want to go and check them out, you can do so. Now it's time for the joke of the day, and today's comes in from Rich over on the PGG Discord. A vegan said to me today that people who sell meat are disgusting. I said people who sell fruit and vegetables are grosser.
That's funny.
Funny.
Yeah.
Lol. Cheers, Rich. Pooh! You can do better than that. Let us know down in the comments. Because everyone's like, oh, joke of the day is shit. Apart from that being the point, do better.
Well, as soon as you said the word vegan, I was already laughing in my head. I was like, oh, this is really good. Pretty good.
Don't trigger those vegans, man.
Not too late.
Next up, The Division 2 is launching in 2 days' time. So why aren't you playing it already? That sounds like a bloody stupid question, but remember, this is the games industry. The words bloody stupid are a pretty good descriptor of how complicated a AAA service-based game launch is these days. Just look at how confusing this is. The game has actually been playable since Tuesday if you forked out for either the Gold or Ultimate Edition. All the regular edition purchasers will have to wait until Friday with all the rest of us plebs. We've also learned that the size of the download is a little over 40 gigabytes in size, which will vary depending on what platform you choose to play on. Some early impressions of the game are actually pretty warm, with many outlets noting that the game has improved significantly over the first installment. So will you guys be picking up the game? Do you have time for yet another service-based game? Let us know down in the comments. I'm very tempted. Looking at some of the footage. I know you love the game, obviously.
Well, loot shooters aren't my thing, and I wasn't compelled. I played it, and I just felt nothing.
Being a PC guy, like the shooting with a mouse and keyboard is infinitely better. I don't care what anybody says. If anyone wants to, at me with that, any shooting game is fun with a mouse and keyboard. Any. Prove me wrong. There's a challenge for you. Prove me wrong. We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
I didn't hate it. It just completely did nothing for me.
There we go. Horses for courses.
So there you have it for your daily news roundup and, of course, your daily nuggets. If you want to help us create the content that we've been making, go over to patreon.com/prettygoodgaming. It really does help us out. As always, the links to any of the stories that we've mentioned are in the description, so go and check those out. I've been Henry. He's been Gaz. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.